good morning everybody and a happy new year. It's the 1st of January here in sunny Blackpool and I'm going to start fixing the floors in the bingo now. As I've probably told you on several videos, I've got to fix the floors. Now Tony and James have gone away. I'm not going away for another 9 days, so another week and a half. So before I go away, I want to have the floors fixed in the bingo and do all the jobs that I've got to do in the bingo while they're away. So I'm here. So have you made any New Year's resolutions out there? My New Year's resolution for this month is I want to put up a video every day this month. So this is day one and this is going to be the video today. So I want to film a video and put it up every day. So today's video is going to be starting to fix the bingo, because the bingo opens in half term in February, I believe. So I've got to have everything ready for then. Now, obviously, I'm not open until March, but I believe James and Tony are open the first weekend in February. Now, it's down to me to fix the floor and a few little jobs I've got to do in here. So I'm here now, as you can see. There we go. So, but I've not got Tony and James bugging me now, saying these doing, that these doing. So I'll just go around and I'll identify what needs doing myself. So, back in 1 second and we'll go round together and find out what needs doing. Right, I've got all my tools. I've got my wood. All my bits of wood. Now I've got to identify what parts of the floor need doing. Now, there's a bit here. You can actually see it there. So that's one bit that needs doing. They did show me, to be fair, before they went on holiday, but I've completely forgotten where they showed me. So I know I did quite a lot last year, but as I've said, the floor is quite, well, it's very, very old. There's another bit there needs doing. Well, I found 2 so far. It doesn't seem that bad, to be fair. This is the technical way of finding where the floor needs doing. I know there's a big piece behind here needs doing as well, but they did tell me about this here. You can see, oh, the floor's completely gone here. So that needs quite a big piece of wood on that floor there. So that's 3 pieces I can find so far. And I know there's also, let's just check in here. Nope, that all seems okay. I said I did quite a bit of it last year. Okay, so if I just put that there. I know that definitely needs doing there. So that's 1, 2. 3, and I also know this bit here needs doing. You can see how that's moving. So as I say, the problem is the floor is decades and decades old, and you imagine the amount of people who come through this place. So every year we end up patching a bit of the floor up that's gone. So what I'll do is I'll rip the carpet up and we'll have a look at what it looks like underneath. See you in 1 second. Right, I've got my trusty pink hammer and I've lifted the floorboards up, well, the carpet up. There's the carpet. And here's the carpet that's originally underneath. And you can see how the floorboards are quite rotten. So what I've got to do now is to cut it so it's nice and straight and then put a piece of replacement board in there. So it doesn't seem that bad. There's not that much gone. It may be a foot square, maybe 2 foot tops. Maybe a foot by 2 foot that needs replacing. It's not that much, But what I've got to do is cut it all straight and then cut that wood to size, stick a few battens across it and then put it back down. So I'll show you what it's like once I've done that bit. But as long as I've got my trusty pink hammer, that's all that matters. Right, as you can see, I've cut away the affected area. The rest of the wood behind it, around it, seems all right. Now I've cut it up to the two beams, the one beam there and the one beam there. So what I'll do is I'll stick some wood across, some beams across it. Sorry about that, that was Tony knocking. Apparently I had some more fan mail delivered over at his place. So now I was, as I was saying, so I'll stick some beams across it and then cut a piece of wood and put that piece of wood in there. So that won't take too long. So you can see it wasn't that big an area. The rest of the wood around it is all right. So I'll see you in 1 second. Right, as you can see, I've put some beams on here now to take it. Well, let's have a look underneath. Let's see if there's any hidden gems. Because remember, nobody's been under these floorboards for, oh, God knows how many years. So let's see if we can see anything under there. Probably not, but we'll have a look. Is there anything under here? No. A lot of cobwebs. So there doesn't seem to be any treasures under here. No, no treasures. So I'll now cut the, I'll measure up the piece of wood, that piece of wood there, cut it to size and then put it on. Okay, but no treasures. Maybe we'll find some treasures on the next one. See you in a second, guys. So there we go, that's that one piece replaced. So all I have to do now is literally put the carpet back down. Oh, trying to do it with my foot so I can hold my iPad. Look at that, absolutely solid now. And I'll just screw the rest of the carpet down and then that's a bit done. So that's one down, 2 to go, I think. Yeah, a little hole there, then that big hole at the end. Oh, and then that main one at the bottom. Then that main one at the bottom is going to be quite a big job. So I'll just pop the carpet back down and I'll show you what it's like then. Right, there we go, guys and girls. That's the first bit completely done. Absolutely solid, not a problem with that at all. So we'll go to the second bit now. Now, Tony, I hope you're watching this because this is all the cleaning up you're going to have to do when you get back. Because obviously, about the time you get back, there's going to be dust everywhere. It's going to need cleaning and all that lot. So, but that's the one bit done. I'll get to the second bit over here now. And then after that, I'll do the bit behind the bingo. And then last of all, I'll do this main bit here, which is going to be a right pain. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this one yet, but I'll work it out. So, I'll see you in 1 second while we carry on with the second bit. Well, guys, I've now realised why this bit of the floor is dodgy. At some point, this has been bodged. So, somebody's just put a piece of wood over the top of it. So, let's just see if I can pull it up. Let's just go and get my pink hammer. But this bit here, what they've done at some point, looking at the colour, this has probably been here for decades. What they've done is instead of replacing the floorboards like I have and put beams on it, they've actually just put a piece of board on top of it. Probably lasted for 20 years, 30 years, but it's obviously completely give way now. So, okay, so now coming up, let's have a look at what it looks like underneath. Okay, so there we go, you can see it there. Okay, let's just have a quick, there we go. See, that's the problem. What they've done is they've put a bit of board straight over the top and they've not addressed the problem which is below, and that's the problem below. So what I'm going to have to do is cut that whole piece out and replace that whole piece by the looks of it. Because you say, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, they'd have just chucked that piece of wood on there, which would have been, oh, we'll do that as a temporary job and it'll be fine. But obviously, well, look, let's take a quick look here. But obviously, it's not fine, because you look at the wood, literally just falling to pieces. So I'm going to have to take out all the damp wood now and then put a complete piece of wood there. So that's actually a bigger piece than I was expecting to have to replace, because it's just been bodged. But there's no point me just sticking another piece of board on top of it, because eventually it's going to give way. If you're going to do a job, it's going to have to be done properly. So I'll see you in 1 second, guys. This one could take a while. See you in a bit. Right, I've now cut out the affected area, which was quite a big area, to be fair, as you can see. And now I'm going to do exactly the same as what I did with the other one, is put a piece of board across. Now, because there's 3 nice chunky beams there, I'm not going to have to put any beams across this one, because the beams are absolutely fine. But I'm going to have to cut a chunk of wood out of that big piece of wood there. So I'll measure it up and I'll see you in a second. But I'll tell you what, that just took some work to cut all that lot out. Well, let's have a look underneath. Let's see if there's any treasures underneath here. Other than all the old wood I've thrown out. Nope. Can't see any treasures below there. You thought they'd save me some treasures, don't you, underneath the floor when they built this hundreds of years ago. But apparently not. Okay then, see you in 1 second. Well, I've just come over to Pete's halfway through the job because I've had an industrial injury. I cut my finger off. Well, to be fair, I hit it with an hammer and I didn't have any plasters over there. So I come over and I got one of the crap girls to fix my finger. So my finger's better now. And I came over to grab a coffee as well and nick the Wi-Fi. So I popped over here, had my finger fixed. I'll have a coffee and then I'll go back over and carry on with the floor. So look at that. Aren't I a big brave boy? The crap girl said I was a big brave boy and offered to give me a lollipop. Okay, then I'll see you in a second, guys. Right, none of these fancy tools like that Peter person's got. I do it the old-fashioned way with a pencil, a tape measure and a handsaw. So I'm a man, I'm a real man, not using all these posh tools and all that lot, making the job easy for yourself. Do it the proper way, the way it's designed, the man's way. So I'm just cutting the board up to size. So that there will then go in there. Okay, see you in a second. Well, my fingers now stop bleeding. There we go, the industrial accident. And I'll carry on because I'm hard. I'm a crap boy, I'm hard. Not like them turners. Other kids do it properly. See you in a bit, guys. Right, there we go. That board is now in place. I'm just going to put the carpet down and put it all back together. And then there'll be 2 down. So we're halfway there now. Halfway there. So I'll show you what it's like when I've put it all back together. And then that'll be the end of this video. And then tomorrow's video will probably be doing the other 2. But the other one's quite a big job because this here, which is the bit I've got to do, is really, really bouncy. And so that's why I've got some 3x2 wood here, because I'm going to have to, you can see how bad that is. I'm going to have to put some struts underneath it to support it. It's not as simple as just putting wood, flat wood on it. I'm going to have to use struts to strut it up. So I'm just going to, that's the one bit done. I'm just going to put the second bit back, the carpet all back together. I'll show you what it looks like at the end, and then I'll see you in 1 second. Well, there we go, guys, as good as new. So that bit now is as good as new. Look at that, absolutely solid. Can't knock down at all. So that's that one piece done. And the other piece is that good, I can't even remember where it was. So that's the 2 pieces done now. So as I said, tomorrow we'll do that one and we'll do the one at the back of the bingo. So don't forget, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And as I said, my New Year's resolution for this month is to try and do a video every day for the whole month. Now, that should be pretty easy from the 10th, because obviously I'm going on a holiday. So there'll be loads of stuff to video from then. So don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you later and thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.